Rock versus Triple H and WrestleMania 42. You want to fix up all this drama? You want to clear everything up? Let's set up a match. A team versus team match for next year's WrestleMania to get full control over the company. Team Triple H versus Team Rock. 5-on-5. 5x5. 5v5. Right? Elimination style. Survivor Series match at WrestleMania. With Triple H and The Rock being side-by-side coaching their teams. And we're even get a situation where Triple H and The Rock throw down. Does it really matter who goes over? We'll just have to toss a coin. And what I'm basically getting at, kayfabe is not completely dead, people. I explained in my last video. For anybody that heard it, I appreciate it. That new kayfabe versus old kayfabe. I can't explain what new kayfabe. It's still kayfabe. We still don't really know what's going on. And what I just explained right there, in wrestling, the Men in Black Agent K flashlight, it really does exist. Wrestling can't make you completely forget about shit. You have to go back and like, damn, I forgot to have it. I'm telling you, I watched, how many Royal Rumbles I watched live? It's been since 2005 I've been watching Royal Rumbles. Back when Royal Rumbles was $60, $70, $50, whatever, right? Depends what the year was and how the economy was. And I can't tell you until I went back to Peacock, I barely remember any of them people. Like so many side characters. I'd have forgot about so many people. So many different storylines and crazy shit that used to happen. And sometimes they cut it right off. You completely forget about it. Kayfabe is still around. Told you. I even said The Rock is still rocking. I forgot the dude's name, the older guy that busted up radio. He was talking about wrestling. The Rock tweeted to him. He told him this is all work. That validates my video that the new kayfabe is still kayfabe even though they're breaking it. It's the evolution of kayfabe. And me explaining that match, to set up a match for WrestleMania 5v5, Team Triple H versus Team Rock for the power of the company, is that easy. We'll forget all about all this crazy shit that's going on with wrestling completely changing. We got to understand this. We're in the Reconstruction era. They are reconstructing everything about the WWE as we knew it. Think about the last 2 to 3 years, how totally different the product feels, how it is. Doesn't matter if you like it. Doesn't matter if you do. If you don't like it. It's 50-50 online, even though they said it's not a real place. Triple H knew what he was doing when he said that. He know we're not going anywhere. He knows it's a real place. Trust me. He's separating. What he basically said, they are marks. they're marks, and most of them don't even go outside or come to the shows. So I really don't care that y'all probably pay for a subscription that's only maybe $5 or complaining. You know what I'm saying? He basically said, I ain't worried about those people. Although we're still going to please them because this is all the work. Triple H was working. Triple H jumped back into character when he said that. Do you understand that Rock and Triple H are some of the greatest workers of all time? You understand that, right? These guys have been acting on television for 30 plus years. You don't think they can fool everybody. They're still doing it. The Rock is breaking all the barriers. Rock and Triple H are working together. This is all a work. Call me crazy. All this is a work, people. The Rock basically just exposed it to old boy on Busted Open Radio. I can't think of his name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Older guy with glasses. He told him every aspect of this is a work. What does that confirm? This is just a different way of kayfabe. It's the new kayfabe. Where they are using totally different methods. AEW does this. I mean, the underground been doing this for years, really. To be honest. AEW does this as well. They use slurs and innuendos of wrestling. They do a lot of callbacks to indie wrestling and a lot of they're not even just the stories. It's just the overall feeling of everything of wrestling in general. That old kayfabe has been dead for a long time, even before AEW. But this is the evolution of a whole nother kayfabe, bro. They're just breaking all the rules. And then they are allowing more wrestlers to break all the rules. Look how loose everything is in WWE. This is the Reconstruction era. Look how much freedom wrestlers have in the WWE. Think about this. Man, that shit was like watching the military when Vince McMahon was around. You could just tell. People knew not to get out of line. Vince didn't play none of those games. Vince is a control freak. Right or wrong doesn't matter. But he got where he got in this business by being a control freak. You got to know how to control the room if you want to become this successful at something that was probably never supposed to work. You got to be a man of man. You got to be the leader of man. You can't take no shit because man will give you shit if you let him. You control the man, the woman already falls in line. So, I guess Janelle Grant found that out. That's another story. But anyway, this is all a work. And we're in the middle of the Reconstruction era of WWE. Everything is changing. Everything is. And it took me a minute to really realize this, that everything as we knew it, other what WWE was for the last 60 is completely changing. Give this another 3 to 4 years, Lord says to say, we're all still alive and well, you're going to see. You're already seeing it, but it takes time for it to really gradually get into the mold. A lot of people want to think Attitude Era happened in one night. No. It took a minute for people to really catch on. Oh, this is crazy. This is rebellious. This is degeneracy. This is entertainment. This is adult entertainment. This is all that mixed in one. Oh, this is wrestling. You got to think. That was in the 90s. It took a minute. NWO, the WCW boom. It took a minute. It took a minute to gradually go to that heights. So, ECW Revolution, how the ECW changed everything for the underground. It took a minute. This new kayfabe is going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, another 3 to 4 years. A lot of people is saying this is the end, the WWE's dead. Listen, you can't honestly believe the WWE is any fear of dying. You can't honestly believe that. Seriously. They have Evolve and NXT and Future Legends, Dude, they have an entire 9 to 5 setup system for wrestling. You know how 9 to 5, there's hundreds of people working, thousands of people working every day. Some stores alone have 1,000 employees or more. There's people looking for jobs every day because you either need one, or of course you need one. You got to have some source of income, even if it ain't your only income. So, boom. Definitely people that ain't got it like that. Some people working 3 or 4 fucking jobs. Shouts out to y'all, because I don't know how you can do that. I used to work 2 jobs, and that was hell. So, but man, you can't really believe how the WWE got this set up. This is going to die. They have hundreds of fucking people every day trying to get in the WWE. They're not worried. They've made more money than they ever have. They're not worried, okay? The only way the WWE is dead if they sold it again to somebody else that doesn't care about wrestling and we get a WCW situation. They sell it to someone that doesn't give a shit about wrestling, just completely says, I'll buy it, but I don't care about it. I'll sell its library, but I don't care about the show running. That's the only way it's going to die. As far as Nick Khan, Ariel Emanuel, I think that's how you say his name, and he doesn't care. He already said it. He don't care about getting in the middle of none of that. Then you got Triple H. You got The Rock. Listen, bro, they're working everybody at the end of the day. And WWE's not dying. Okay, it never will. Face it. You crazy if you really believe that WWE's gonna die. I don't know why would you even want that, or even try to speak that into existence. But that's why he said, I'm starting to understand why Triple H said it's not a real place sometimes. Because he's kind of saying y'all hypocritical. We give you what you want is still not enough. We don't give you what you want is not enough. That's why I see why he kind of say that. Because y'all, the internet's never a straightforward answer. There's thousands of voices. You can't please everybody in the room. Everybody don't like their macaroni homemade, believe it or not. Some people prefer the microwave taste, the already cooked taste, over the stove taste with the regular macaroni you just pour in the hot water. Some people don't even want seasoning on it. Some people just want to eat it how it is. You're not going to please everybody at the table. That's just how it goes. So more and more I'm starting to understand this is the new work. And if I'm just going to point this out, Triple H will turn heel on screen very soon. He loves the limelight still too much. Okay? Have you seen all the videos of him pointing at himself? Triple H is the type of guy that I'm sure masturbates to his own pictures. I'm sure he is. But regardless of what he's doing is not my concern. I just had to throw that out there because the glazing of this guy over himself is insane. He got statues and all types of made titles. Like, he's crazy with it. I try to tell my brother, he's the biggest ego of all time. It's not even close. I don't think it's close. Rock is right there too. Rock got a crazy ego. I heard his Hollywood contract is he ain't supposed to lose in none of his movies. And you go back and watch a lot of his movies, you can't think of one besides Doom in 2005. But did he really lose? He came back as a monster. But he lost. That's the only time he lost, the Doom movie. This dude's funny, man. But everybody got an ego in professional wrestling. But none of that matters. All that's irrelevant. This is all the work. Triple H will turn heel on camera. I see it coming one of these days. He might just have Cody on his team, or The Rock might have Cody on his team. Let's think of these teams. Who would be, I'm going to end it off with this. Who would be on Team Triple H versus Team Rock at WrestleMania 42 for the power of the company? Who would be defending their turfs? Who would be on The Rock's side? Let's get The Rock's team first. We're fantasy bucket. I would just pick mine. Please comment what y'all think if y'all want to. But mine would be, for Cody. The Rock team would have Cody. The Rock team would have Cody, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Omos, yep, and Drew McIntyre. So Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Omos, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. Team Triple H would have Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn. This is a kind of hard one. I'm trying to think of some other. CM Punk. But I can't think of anybody else. Fuck it. You comment below. But I'm saying, man, this is all the work, okay? And we all been worked again. They know what they doing, bro. This is just the evolution of kayfabe. What y'all think of this? Like, share, subscribe. All the good shit. We out.